What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we are going over Japanese Tuesday, JP's top winning decks for the week last week. So let's break it down and take a look, shall we? So taking a look, we're on Digimon CG Guide. This is the website, but Dukemon is up to 9 wins. We have single color limited. This is not something we would normally play. This is a side event that they kind of want to do. So don't worry about this one. We have Blue Armor at 5, Mirage Galga at 5, Plants Fairies 3, Fenry Galmo. I think that's Takamazuchi. Yeah, Takamazuchi. Geez, just say Taki. Birds and Beasts, Pyramid, Security, Setcon is coming back, guys. Was not expecting that. DS, Nature Spirit, Shadows, Nightmare Soldiers, Nature Spirits, Tomon, Purple Good Stuff, Red Hybrid, 7 Great Demon Lords, Blue Flare, Terriermon, Red, Purple Imperial Dramon, D Reaper, Lucidmon, Yellow Hybrid, Gamamon, Gabu, Sakuya, Justy, Millenniumon. Ooh, let's actually look at Justimon real quick, because I know you guys are waiting to see what Justimon X has in store. So let's take a look though. Justimon will be part of this video apparently too. So lost to Lilithmon X, Dark Masters, 1 against Dinosaurs, lost to Imperial Joe, resulting in 10th place on the Evo Cup. That's still not terrible. So taking a look here, we have 3 Justimon X's, 3 Justimon Ace, 3 Blitz Arm. I mean, I think that's Cannon Arm, Blitz Arm, and then the regular Justimon, or I'm mixing up the two. Sorry about that. But we got Cyberjamon X, Cyberjamon Ace as the main focal point, and then they're using the Dorumon. Okay, let me see what they're... Oh, okay, so they're using March of the Machines to play these guys cheaper, and this is only just in here for just getting your tamers on board, well, getting your memory setter on board. But okay, I kind of see what they're trying to do. They use the Dorumon to just draw cards, because you just mind link with it every single turn as long as it survives. But then you have all the devices in the list, which isn't bad. I think across the board, this could have some leggings to stand on. It might not be the best deck, but definitely one that most satisfying to play. I think it has a lot of potential, and we'll see if it actually matters eventually. I think this can do something. Don't get me wrong. I think we have a lot of potential going into this. The fact that there is no champions in this list to be found, and they rely heavily as like a, whatchamacallit. They're just playing like Mugen, reduced cost effects, which isn't terrible, to be honest with you. Can extend plays and get you your ace down for cheaper, and then you just combo wombo from there. So I think we have potential. I think we have some testing to do, but I think Justimon doing a little bit of stuff in the Evo Cup is really things. Setcon coming back is not on my, Christmas wish list, we'll say, but Setcon is back, and it's starting to roar. This deck, once it got Medieval Gallantmon, it just seems like it just wants to do whatever it wants at this point. It has, Shadow Seraphimon Ace, Mastamon Ace, and then you have the 2 main recovery boys that you're going to be playing. You'll have the Ace with Magnamon, and then you'll have regular Magnamon just recovering you as well. Shoto to help Mother be just big blocker booty, and if they hit your, Zawart defeats in security, you get more threats that way. You have Ragna Lord Ace coming in on top of your Medieval Gallantmon, and Shadow Seraphe, Death X at 2, Paladin mode just to swing for game with Medieval. I don't know what to say here, but the deck is going to do what it wants. It's got Heaven's Judgment. This deck can put up a wall, and then your opponent has to answer these recovery threats and everything like that. I don't know how you guys are going to be wanting to play against this, but having Setcon come back is never fun, So 7 participations. I will add more Ragnar Lords. Oh, Oh, more Ragnarlord aces are coming. So taking a look though, maybe this is the wave. Maybe we'll see more and more of this, and it's gonna make our secrets a little more pricier because of how fundamentally they are becoming more and more super playable. We're gonna have like a Magna issue. Then we do have Barbamon. I wanted to talk about Barbamon because it did do something. Let's be straight. I write about how to turn in on notes and the improvements. Until then, I'll put together the current structure yesterday, so this is still rough. Let's do translation here. One against Takamazuchi, one against DigiCup Sub Tournament Barba. Takamazuchi winner. The answer is to construct it. This construction has started to become more clear. I started to understand how to play, so I'll adjust to when I get home. I'm gonna adjust the list, but one against Takamazuchi 3 times was not on my to-do list either. But Barbamon's doing something apparently against Takamazuchi, at least. Being able to rip the hand apart might be just enough. I don't know. Guys, the deck has some potential. I mean, I like the Gato that can digivolve for your fallen types, for basically making all these guys 1-cost evolves, which is not terrible. You know, that's some value there. And if you combo it with the Protoform, reduce it by 1, reduce it by 2, you get, you know, Lady Devi X for free. So yeah, that's a possibility. But taking a look though, it is like the Gatomon. You have Barbamon with Scapegoat. Then you have Barbamon X. When digivolving when attacking, your opponent may trash 1 card in hand. If effect did not trash, you may play 1 Fallen Angel trait Digimon with a play cost 7 or less from your trash without paying its cost. All turns when one of your cards are trashed from your opponent's hand. If Barbamon or X antibodies in its Digi-Evolution cards, trash the top card to security. So just free security trash is always decent. And then you have 7 Jewelerize. When any of your Digimon digivolves into Barba X, by returning this card to the bottom of the deck, activate this card's main effect. Main, your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand. They trash 1 card in the hand. Delete one of your opponent's level 7 or lower. For every 3 cards in your hand, remove the maximum level of effect removal. Just Barbamon doing Barbamon things. Do I expect this to be consistently going after the top decks? No. Will I see more of it? Probably. But yeah, just go with it. Then we do have Purple Hybrid Control winning SCG BCF, getting first place. It's just the normal stuff you see. Does play 1 Guilmon Rush plus 1 Genkumon Promote Rush. Just commonplace stuff you kind of see. The Sayokomon. Let's see if we can pop this puppy up. You know, on deletion, draw a card, trash a card from BT-08. Not a bad card. I think deck has a lot of promises. I like the Nidhogg tech. It's just another card to extend your plays. I like the Medieval Gallantmon just because it is going to suspend 1 Digimon. Then you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon 8,000 DP or lower. For each other suspended Digimon, add 3,000 DP to the DP maximum effect. So you just get, you know, a decent removal. And then all turns when an effect is played, you may activate one of this Digimon's when digivolving effects. So yeah, this is just how we just want to go about things. You know, you get to loop Matt, Jack Raids, Calling from Darkness, you know, Memory Boost, you know, Rivals Barrage, all the good stuff across the board. You can get a lot of your pieces back. Argomon being able to suspend what you need for Tamer locks. So just taking that into account, just deck's good. Then we did have Dino. Just first place at a card shop. So Dinomon, you know, this is why you probably clicked the video, because I wanted to showcase Dinomon. Just security attack, fortitude. You may suspend 1 Digimon, then delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the lowest DP. All opponent's turn when this Digimon is suspended, all your opponent's Digimon can only attack suspended Digimon. There's a good blanket effect. Then you have Callusmon in here just because it can DNA Digivolve. You have the right color combination. So when digivolving, suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, then return 1 of your suspended Tamers to the bottom of the deck. This list is, by the way, found on Digimon Meta. Look it up. For each color in this Digimon's Digivolution, it gets plus 1,000 DP. While your opponent has no Digimon equal or higher DP, this Digimon gets piercing security attack 1. So very solid. You know, you do have Callus and Dinomon. You got Skull Marimon, Dark Tyranno. This one, yeah, I mentioned this in a video. You should probably be snagging this up sooner than later. Don't get caught blind when this card goes climbing up more and more. You have Koromon being Koromon. Then you have Agumon, a Bravery Ace. Delete any number of your opponent's Digimon whose DP totals adds up equal to or less than this Digimon's DP, which, if I remember correctly, we have a bunch of boosting effects, which can be really scary and very useful. You know, you get plus 2,000 here, it makes it 16. You get plus 2,000 here, that makes it 18. 18,000 is nothing to scoff at. And then you have Williams here, Master Williams. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory, and then when one of your Digimon with Tyrannomon's names attacks, you may submit this name, or that Digimon may digivolve into a Tyrannomon's name or a dinosaur traded in its hand for its reduced cost of 1. You know, that matters. And again, we might see a memory setter Williams coming sooner than later, but using offensive training, Master Tyranno, Metal Tyranno, all good stuff across the board. The deck probably can do a little bit of shenanigans. If you guys have been waiting for a Tyrannomon deck, welcome to the new reality. Then we do have the Sakuyamon list that did get BCF a first place as well. They're running the red eggs just because it's guaranteed draw 2 cards, which is not bad. And then if it survives magically, boom, you get another draw 2 cards. You know, the more and more this thing sticks around, the more and more you're just digging pieces that you need. You know, TK is going to search pieces. Rukia is going to help with your plugins, shenanigans. Noble Family Arts is really interesting. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP. If you have 3 or more Digimon, increase the DP by 6,000. Just another 5 costs, move by 12. You know, just stuff like that matters sometimes, especially under Ruin mode. Your opponent's going to have to answer the board state, right? And, you know, having Paladin mode ace, Ruin mode, and Burst mode ace is always scary. But, you know, this deck is just focusing on getting Talmon ace down for cheap, and then boom, you're all set. And they're also having the Pyrosphere, which lets you draw 2 cards and maybe pop a Floodgate, really helpful. But they're also using the Hero Soaring Through the Sky to draw 2 cards as well. So they're just basically trying to dig their deck as fast as possible, and then boom, just go off from there using Super Plugin S. And then, you know, having Wolf Claw to be able to pull out your stuff is always a grand old time. But taking a look into this, it looks like you can just spam Ruin mode for days. And you know what? That's just how this is going to go. I mean, it's up to you how you want to build the deck, but, you know, we're going to see Scrambles do Scramble things. I'm surprised Scramble's in here, but I'm guessing it's just because of the reduced cost. I would probably do Memory Boost, but reduced cost by 3, so Ruin mode becomes a 2 cost. That's kind of what they're doing with it. Got it. You know, or your Sakuyamons. So stuff like that is good to take into account. Another deck I think should probably get some sort of hit, but we'll have to see what happens when unification comes. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.